And after this, we have 3 videos to watch. Videos of the special mention and the winners. Video, please.
The Hello MP project in Bangladesh uses Skype and mobile phones to set up video conferencing between voters and their Member of Parliament. So far, Hello MP sessions have been held in 24 villages of Sangata constituency of Gaipanda district, with the local MP Advocate Fazli Rabi Mia participating. Launched in February 2013, the Kahani project crowdsources stories and converts them into audio format so that visually impaired children can use MP3 players to access them. So far, about 200 visually impaired children have heard over 300 stories. The project's website has been accessed from over 75 countries and has reached over 20,000 people. Launched in July 2008, Fuel is an open source effort that aims to solve the problem of inconsistency and lack of standardization in software translation across platforms. Resources created by Fuel are now used by approximately 40 language communities and many organizations, including CDAC Gist, Red Hat, and Wikimedia Foundation.
Hello MP, special mention, please come up on stage. They also had a very good booth out there. Hello MP is our first special mention in the category of e-inclusion and localization. Hello MP. And after this we have 2 winners in localization. Let me invite the Kahani project to come up on stage and then the Fuel project. Kahani project, please. Our first winner in the category of localization and e-inclusion. And you get to say one word.
Set stories free.
Set stories free. Oh, brilliant. That's a fantastic soundbite. And Fuel project. Do we have someone from Fuel project in the audience? Yes, we do. Okay. Our second winner in the category of localization and e-inclusion, the Fuel project. And you also can say one word.
Fuel for fueling localization.
Fuel for fueling localization. Excellent. And Rajneesh, you want to say one tweet? It comes back to you, right? In his panel, he asked all the people to sum up what they had to say in one tweet. Now I'm giving his medicine back. One tweet.
So the thing is, when you hand me the mic, your limits, you lose the limits. I just wanted to say that technology exists for people. It's here to touch people's lives. E-inclusion and accessibility, I think, are 2 very important topics. I'm pretty glad that I gave those away. So keep the innovation going at the grassroots level, because technology is here for everyone, not just for one part of the community. Thanks.
Thanks, Ranjit. On a more personal note, whenever the 3 of us get together, we are called, like the movie 3 Idiots, 3 bald idiots. Anyway, we come to the next category, which is e-inclusion and accessibility. And to give away these awards, I'm going to invite, do we have Rajat Katuria in the audience? Rajat was here earlier in one of the panel discussions. Oops, he's gone. Let me now invite Amirullah Khan to please come up on stage. Amirullah Khan, who has been telling me who's not in the audience, now gets a chance to replace them and come up on stage. Amirullah Khan is from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Senior Policy Advisor. He's going to give away the awards in the category of inclusion and accessibility. We have 5 finalists already announced earlier, 2 special mentions and 3 winners. So let's begin with the videos for the special mention and the winners in the category of e-inclusion and accessibility.
Create has developed Simple Eye, a smartphone application for the visually impaired. It is an anywhere touch, gesture, and audio-based accessibility application. Simple Eye makes it possible for the blind to use all other smartphone applications with ease. The user only has to make certain gestures on the mobile screen to navigate. Shah Dilbagi, a 16-year-old boy who hails from Panipat, has developed a device named Tonk that allows people with developmental disabilities to communicate with the help of their breath. His invention was showcased at the Google Science Fair 2014. The device is very affordable and user-friendly. Since 2006, the Blind with Camera project has trained over 500 visually impaired persons in photography across India. An e-school of photography has been started to help the visually impaired learn photography by using step-by-step tutorials. Since 2007, several public shows of photographs taken by visually impaired people have been organized. In January 2011, the Indian Institute of Science developed a versatile software for rapid and efficient conversion of printed books to braille books for the use of visually impaired persons under the Gift of New Abilities project. So far, hundreds of books in Tamil and Kannada have been converted for use by blind persons. In November 2013, the University of Colombo School of Computing rolled out an application called Swara Loka, which uses an optical music recognition subsystem and an output converter to convert printed music notation into audio format to enable visually impaired people to study and experiment on music independently without the assistance of a third party.
5 videos of 2 special mentions and 3 winners of organizations doing some of the most difficult, some of the toughest work and bridging one of the most difficult divides, the sensory divide, for those who don't have all 5 senses. First special mention, Talk, an innovative AAC device for people with developmental disabilities. Talk, will you please come up on stage? First special mention. And the second one is Simple Eye, accessibility app for the visually impaired. Round of applause please for Talk, our first special mention in e-inclusion and accessibility. Absolutely brilliant, top-notch work. And Simple Eye. Is Simple Eye in the audience? I know they had a presentation, I believe, a bit earlier. If not, let's move on to the winners. Gift of New Abilities. Will you please come up on stage? Winner number 1, Gift of New Abilities. And let me get the other 2 winners to get ready. Swara Loka from Sri Lanka and Blind with Camera. And one of you can say what?
Acknowledgement.
Bravo. Acknowledgement. Acknowledge the work of the others also. Swara Loka, adaptive music score trainer for visually impaired from Sri Lanka. A round of applause please for an absolutely brilliant project to tap into the creative abilities of people who are visually impaired. Again from across down in south, Swara Loka, adaptive music score trainer for visually impaired in Sri Lanka. A round of applause again for our next international award winner. And you can say one word.
This is for visually impaired people in Sri Lanka.
This is for all the visually impaired people in Sri Lanka. Blind with Camera, next winner, please come up on stage. That was a very powerful, very moving video that they had. And also in the presentation, I believe they showed some very powerful visuals and photographs. Please come up on stage. Congratulations to our winner number 3, E-Inclusion and Accessibility, Blind with Camera. Camera tools for visually impaired youth. And please, you can say more than one word.
Yeah, empowerment.
Empowerment. Thank you. And Amirullah Khan, you want to say a few more words?
खनात न कर आलमे रंग ऊपर चमन और भी आशियां और भी हैं. Very simply, miles to go before you sleep. All of you. Well done. Thank you.
That's true. We should never get too comfortable with all these awards. There's much more work ahead of us, and let's see what the media say about this. Next category is e-news and journalism. We have 3 winners in this category, and let me invite now, do we have Anand Durapaya in the audience? Anand Durapaya from the Center for the Mahatma Gandhi Institute for Education, Peace and Sustainable Development. If not, let me see if we have Rajesh Bansal from the Universal ID Authority of India here. Otherwise, I think David, you know what's coming next? David Stewart, will you please come up on stage? David Stewart is the Vice President of the Public Internet Registry, the owners of the .org domain, and they will soon launch .ngo early next year. Let's have the videos now of the 3 winners in the category of e-news and journalism.
Launched in March 2008, Citizen Matters is a Bangalore-based, city-focused and citizen-oriented news website covering public affairs, community and culture. It uses a hybrid model of local journalism, combining the work of professional and citizen journalists. The website receives around 110,000 to 115,000 monthly visitors, of which 90,000 to 120,000 are unique visitors. Started in September 2012, EnvironmentMove.com is a web portal that provides news and information on environment, nature, wildlife and agriculture with a special focus on Bangladesh. It uses crowdsourcing and citizen journalism and publishes content in both Bangla and English. Over the last 1 year, the website reached over 75,000 people. Launched in June 2011, Maxter is the world's largest and fastest growing digital newsstand and magazine store with over 750,000 downloads every month. It digitally delivers via mobile apps and its website over 4,500 magazines and books from more than 1,500 publishers from 50 countries to over 21 million readers around the world.
So there you have it, the three winners. Let me invite them all to come up on stage one by one. Citizen Matters, Maxter and EnvironmentMove.com. Citizen Matters, yes, I know you're in the audience. Please come up. A round of applause for our first winner in the category of e-news and journalism. A true pioneer in the field of citizen media in India has been Citizen Matters. You can follow them online at citizenmatters.in. A round of applause, please, for our first very important winner in the category of e-news. Power to the citizen. Difficult for journalists to be brief, but can you say one word?
For citizens, empowered, involved, and making change. Thank you.
Thank you. All power to citizens. The power is with you. Maxter, winner number 2. Do we have Maxter in the audience? Yes, please. Come up. They had a fantastic presentation also in their panel in the morning. This is Maxter, the world's largest magazine rendering app. Maxter, for all those in the mobile age. If you got a mobile phone or a tablet, you better know what these guys do. And one of you can say something?
Tap, read and enjoy.
Tap. Tap, read and enjoy. That's a very good branding slogan. And do we also have EnvironmentMove.com from Bangladesh? Anyone here from Bangladesh to accept the winner's award from Environment Move? Otherwise, let me ask Grant to say a few words.
As co-sponsors of the Manthan Awards, it's an honour for your public registry. To Osama and the DF team, congratulations on a wonderful event. This has been personally humbling. All you .NGOs rock.
Thank you. And he's also a magician now. He can produce a lot of money, as you saw a bit earlier in the game. Our next category is e-science and technology. Again, a very important category for our part of the world. And to give away this award, let me invite, I guess, Ashish Sanyal. He just walked out. Osama, any suggestions? Who should I get next? Let me get Amitabh Singhal. Amitabh, come up on stage. Amitabh Singhal, one of the pioneers of getting the Internet Association of India off the ground, internet infrastructure, government industry relations, and so on. He'll give the award to our runners-up. We have 3 runners-up and 1 winner in the category of e-science and technology. Runners-up, please come up on stage. Tech Lab Bike, hands-on science and multimedia sessions for children through labs and laptops on bikes. Tech Lab Bike, please come up. E-Toilet and Climate Credit Pilot Project, C2P2, please come up on stage. 3 runners-up in the category of e-science and technology. Let's begin with the first one. Tech Lab Bike. Round of applause, please, for the first runner-up. E-Toilet. Is E-Toilet in the audience? Yes? E-Toilet, please come up on stage. Round of applause, please, for another very important digital project in the area of e-science and technology, e-sci-tech. And C2P2, Climate Credit Project, Climate Credit Pilot Project, please come up on stage. Our third runner-up in the category of e-science and technology. And now let's watch the winner's video. Can we have the video, please, of the winner in the category of e-science and technology?
Ciara is a vessel traffic monitoring system, VTMS, with 3D visualization. The system enables port authorities to obtain a greatly enhanced situation awareness, especially during bad weather and at night. Ciara can produce precise 3D visualization similar to daytime. It is an appropriate and cost-effective solution for all other ports in the region.
Winner, will you please come up on stage? Ciara Harbour VTMS, New Dimensions in Port Traffic Management from Sri Lanka. Round of applause, please, for yet another outstanding entry and a winner from Sri Lanka. And you get a chance to say a word.
Encouragement.
Encouragement, excellent. Amita, what do you have to say?
Every time I come here and I go through the jury process and the awards functions, it reminds me of a quote from Confucius. It says the real knowledge is when you know the extent of your ignorance, right? And when I see them, I really feel that I'm so ignorant, and it's always a learning experience, right? So I gain and I become richer with a lot more knowledge than I ever had. So that's thanks to the platform that we have here. And thank you, everyone. Thank you.
That's right. Thanks to all the award winners for teaching all of us about what can be done with pushing technology to the limits. Next.